Have you recently experienced a painful transition in life? If that's you, we want you to know that you are not alone. None of us make it through this life unscathed by disappointment, loss, or grief. It is part of this adventurous journey of being human.
Welcome to the Start My Next Chapter podcast, where David and Mandy help you navigate significant life changes and rewrite the story of your life, feeling empowered, confident, and clear about what you truly desire. It's time to release what no longer serves you and start your next chapter.
Welcome back to the podcast, friends. Dave Trotter here. Hey, if you've gone through a divorce or the passing of a loved one, job transition, maybe it's experiencing an empty nest. What about a health scare? Anybody go through a health scare? How about just a midlife crisis or the loss of your dream? It is easy. It is easy when we experience those things to close our minds and our hearts as a reaction to the pain that we've experienced. And so today I want to share with you two powerful words that we teach our clients to help them successfully navigate challenging life situations, life changes. But first, before I share with you those two powerful words, I want us to understand how we protect ourselves. You know, when I was a young child, I lived in Kentucky, and sometimes I would come out and visit my grandparents in San Diego, and I loved being with my grandfather in his woodworking workshop. The smell, the wood shavings, the power tools, it was amazing. He made me a big oak roll-top desk, a bookcase, bread box. I mean, just all kinds of amazing wooden items over the course of my life. And I remember one particular experience that I just loved. It was taking a piece of wood and using his lathe to carve a bat, like this bat that is just so cool that I still have to this day. And I was mesmerized as a little kid by all of the drills and saws and power tools, but my grandfather was very clear about how to safely watch him and then help him out occasionally. There was one day when he asked me to plug in a power tool. And so I quickly reached for the cord and guided the plug into the socket with my two little fingers touching the metal prongs. Zap, right? I felt this buzz shoot up my little arm and I squealed in shock at what had just happened. And as tears are running down my face, I thought to myself, I am never, ever going near one of those cords again. Now, how many of us have said that same thing when we've been zapped by something painful in life? I'm never going to trust someone like that again. I'm never going to take a risk like that again. I'm never going to try something new like that again. Instead of seeing the painful experience as an isolated situation from which to learn, we oftentimes generalize the pain and extend it to whatever category makes sense to us at that moment. Instead of recognizing, well, this particular man or woman is not worthy of my trust, we may close our minds and hearts by saying all men or all women cannot be trusted. Now, for you, maybe the pain came from pouring your heart and soul into a business and it didn't take off the way you had hoped. Or perhaps you experienced the betrayal of a friend and you're feeling closed off to new connections. I want you to know that closing your mind and heart is a defense mechanism to protect yourself amidst the pain. And this may be a very helpful tool in the short term, but the longer you stay closed, the harder it will be to experience the life that you truly long for. And so, what do you truly long for in this life? Now, flashback to me getting zapped by that electrical outlet. And at that moment, as a young child, I said, man, I'm going to avoid electrical plugs forever. Now imagine how limiting that would be if I had kept my mind closed to learning how to plug something into an outlet safely, imagine going through all of life asking other people to plug things in for me. And yet, how many of us avoid people or situations because we've made an internal vow to never be hurt or embarrassed or abandoned ever again? So there's something that you want in life right now that will probably require you to overcome that painful situation that you experienced in the past. You may have experienced a painful divorce, but you now want to experience love with a new partner. Maybe your last business failed, but you truly long to start something new and work for yourself again. Maybe you lost a friendship over a challenging situation, but you want more connection and community in your life now. Or maybe you're just feeling midlife boredom and you want more adventure and excitement in your life. All right, it's finally time to let you in on the two powerful words that will change your life. They're very simple, but they will prepare you for the next chapter of your life. You ready for what they are? Be open. That's it. Be open. After you've closed your mind and heart to protect yourself for as long as you need to, you have the opportunity to say to yourself, be open. Be open to trusting people again. Be open to sharing your voice again. Be open to trying hard again. And I know how scary and overwhelming it can feel to open your mind to new possibilities when it's safer to just do the things the same way you've always done them. I also understand that it can feel easier to isolate yourself and not have to deal with other people's shortcomings. But neither of those choices ultimately will get you what you want. I know that you want to live a courageous life full of opportunities to live out your passions and connect with people in a loving and authentic way. And so how can you be open when you feel so closed? And when you're still reeling from the pain of a challenging life situation, divorce, betrayal, loss of a loved one, job loss, whatever it might be, it can be difficult to be open. But with the support of a coach or a therapist, you can regain your footing and start to heal and be open again. Now, what we do is we help coaching clients move from being closed to open through a transformational process. The first step in that process is to calm your mind and regulate your nervous system. Because if your mind is spinning round and round recounting what's happened to you, you'll stay in a fight or flight state, which keeps your mind and heart closed. And so we take clients through intentional breath work and guided meditation, somatic emotional release exercises, so that you can regulate your nervous system and reduce the levels of cortisol and adrenaline, which will then lower your anxiety levels and help you be in a more relaxed state. That's the first thing that you got to do to be open, is just to calm your mind and regulate your nervous system. We help you with those tools. The second is to look at the situation from every possible angle. You know, when we're in pain, we oftentimes view the situation that we've been going through one perspective, one lens, and we block out all the other possibilities. I can't believe they would do that. I can't believe they would let me go, fire me, cheat on me. I can't believe they would say that, whatever. It's easy to blame other people, feel like a victim, or take on the role of a martyr, or assume that the whole world is out to get us somehow. But what if there's another way to look at the situation? So first step, calm your mind and regulate your nervous system. Second step is to look at the situation, whatever you're going through, from every possible angle. Oftentimes, it's helpful to have a coach or a therapist, a close friend, help you see those different angles, because when we're locked in, when our minds are closed, our hearts are closed, it's tough to see things from a different perspective. The third is to trust that the universe is conspiring on your behalf. Now, I strongly believe that the universe, aka God, Spirit, Source, is conspiring behind the scenes on your behalf in ways beyond what you could ask or imagine. Something good is going to come out of this situation. And I believe that the universe, God, is worthy of our trust. We can rest knowing that we are loved and held by infinite love. Fourth step, here we go. Believe that you have the skills and strength to navigate the situation. You have been empowered with strength and equipped with skills to overcome anything that stands in your way. Anything, no matter what you're up against in your life. I believe, and I want to invite you to believe, that you can and will get through whatever it is that you have gone through or are going through right now. I believe that the universe has brought people into your life, friends, family members, coworkers, Mandy and I, who will help you figure this out. You are not alone in this. You're not alone. So if you want to be open to new possibilities, opening your mind and heart to new ways of looking at the situation and how to move forward. Number one, calm your mind and regulate your nervous system. You got to do that. That's the first step. Otherwise, you're going to be bouncing around in your head. Number two, look at the situation from every possible angle. Number three, trust the universe is conspiring on your behalf. And number four, believe that you have the strength and skills to navigate the situation. Now, my guess is that you're even starting to feel a little bit stronger already. You feeling that? That strength, that power is going to allow your mind and heart to slowly open to new possibilities. So what if you were able to whisper to your mind right now, be open? What if you could whisper to your heart, it's safe to be open? If you're ready to heal your mind and heart so that you can start the next chapter of your life with confidence and clarity, we would be so honored to come alongside you. We love coaching people through the challenges of life and helping you start that next chapter. Feel free to reach out to me directly, david@startmynextchapter.com, or you can check out our website, startmynextchapter.com. We would love to support you and encourage you every step of the way.
We hope you enjoyed the episode today. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to Start My Next Chapter on your favorite podcast platform, such as Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Tell a friend to listen to today's episode. Follow us on social media at Start My Next Chapter and check out our website at startmynextchapter.com.